For coming out, especially the members of the community who are standing here behind me. This is not an easy thing to do. My name is Dustin DeRollo. That's spelled D-E capital R-O-L-L-O. Over the past several weeks, we've heard many complaints from people in this community that lawn signs would disappear from their yards and end up in the garbage cans right here in this park. We were then contacted by a neighbor of Rose Herrera, Tina Cortese, who stated that on multiple occasions lawn signs from their house were stolen. She suspected a Rose Herrera supporter because of their recent activity in her neighborhood. Ms. Cortese discovered multiple signs sliced in pieces and stuffed in the trash cans of this park, specifically the one behind us here. Sunday night, I parked on the hill here, just behind us, above the park, and monitored what was happening. Sometime after 11 p.m., I saw who I believe to be Mr. Whalen drive his car into this neighborhood and park his car one street over. He then walked across the street, took a lawn sign, ran back to his car, and drove away. I have this video on footage that I shot. Later that evening, I inspected the trash cans in this park and found several Jimmy Wynn for City Council campaign signs sliced and stuffed in the trash can further down from here. Last night, myself and Mr. Duke Blum and my business partner Tom Sago waited by the two different trash cans here in the park. I stood by the trash can that were around here today with Mr. Lom, and as you can tell, the can is clearly hidden from the homes that are just across the street because of these huge cypress trees. Just after midnight, a man I recognized as Mr. Whalen appeared from around the trees right here, carrying a handful of cut-up Jimmy Wynn lawn signs. I began shooting video. As you will hear and see in the video, Mr. Whalen became instantly, verbally and physically aggressive. After just a few short moments, he began to physically charge at me. I attempted to move backwards, but he continued quickly after me. He then yelled that he had a knife, reached for his pocket, and swiped his arm at me. I jumped back to avoid the swipe. Because I know the lawn signs were first sliced before being stuffed into trash cans, I believe Mr. Whalen's threat that he had a knife was credible, and I decided to run for safety. As you will see on the video, at no time did anyone attack Mr. Whalen. I don't care what your excuse is. There's no good reason, none at all, to be dumping lawn signs after midnight in a secluded park. There's no excuse for late-night excursions through our neighborhoods, stealing the signs of your political opponents. There's just no excuse. As a city, we should strive to get more people involved in the political process, not fewer. Residents shouldn't be fearful that if they support one candidate over the other, that they will be confronted by the candidate or their spouse, or that their lawn signs will be stolen in the darkness of night. I was truly shocked by what I saw last night and experienced last night, and obviously with the threat of the knife, I was frightened. However, I don't know what's worse, being physically threatened or knowing that there's some out there who will do anything they can to win. Whether it's funnel $100,000 in illegal campaign contributions or carry out sneaky midnight attacks on our neighborhoods, the win-at-all-cost mentality is not healthy for our community. And I'd like to invite Tina Cortese, who lives across the street from Rose Herrera.
My name is Tina Cortese. I'm an Evergreen resident. Over the last several weeks, I've had at least 15 lawn signs taken from my front and side yards. This was very disturbing. I talked to several neighbors. Another one told me that multiple Jimmy Wynn signs were found in this trash can behind us. I came to the trash can later on that morning and pulled 11 signs out and put them in this bag here. A couple of days later, she found more signs, and knowing that it was trash day and they didn't want them to get picked up, she brought me 6 more signs that had all been cut into thirds. I'm not a political person. This is very disturbing to me. I decided to take some action, and I contacted the Police Officers Association, and they put me in touch with Tom Sago. I told them what I had discovered, and I sent them the photos I had taken at and inside the trash can. I was shocked this morning to learn that it was my neighbor that was doing this, and was told to come here for the press conference today. It surprised me that a council member's husband would be going around stealing signs from people's yards. I'm deeply disappointed in their actions, and honestly, I'm a little fearful of